A game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Zings it complete to the right. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Sims. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Warriors! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Anderson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here's the pressure. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's holding. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And he finds enough running room and he's marked down at the 20. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as his offense tries to mount a drive. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Looking for room, it's Sims. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. With the catch, it's Richardson. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sargent.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive hold. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. And we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down. The Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off-play action on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the grab. It's Sargent.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO flick. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's White. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's White. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Leaves it with the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds a little space. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself, in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The short hand, it's White. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got the quick pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking for space, it's Scott. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Pulls it in, it's Sargent. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And the Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in, it's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him, and nobody's close. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
about spreading a defense out. I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Anderson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Scott.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's White. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got him.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They just keep firing. Got his man downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Quick handoff. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Gonna run it. It's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Anderson wants to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Harris. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Creates a little room. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Merritt. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Anderson will throw. Finds his man. It's Holman. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. The sure hands, it's Harris. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, These two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No. Well, that was good.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Gives it on the option. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff to the lone back. Quick spin on the run. At the 35, he's loose. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a 1st down.
looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sims. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's third down. Nice move there. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Anderson wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Unloads to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He'll pull it down and run. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. The throw. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Anderson will throw. Got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Using his legs, it's Scott. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Anderson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and touchdown Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Option look, it's Anderson. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Anderson wants to throw. That's caught. It's Sargent. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Holman. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback brought up two and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great catch and run for 6.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Wyoming, 41.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback takes a knee.